All right. Sold, 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 sold. Not sold, not sold, not sold, not sold. So, actually, let me put this over here. I gotta clean this up. And I'm gonna work on these four. This one is my highly polished, and I've got some stabilized bird's eye maple coming for it, and it's going to be beautiful. And these, let's see, what is this? Cocobolo. Light walnut, and that's the same thing, Cocobolo. Okay, yeah, Cocobolo, walnut, stabilized bird's eye maple. I'm high polishing this, and this is going to be more than these three knives. And these I will be working on. I have another beautiful piece of wood coming that I bought, and that's going to be a Texas Rumble. That's not sold yet. It's going to take about as much time to make as the last one did. And I think I'm going to include my Facebook link, because that's where I put pictures of my knives after they're finished. I take pictures of the knives under good lighting with a nice backdrop, and pictures of my sheaths and stuff. So I also may put an occasional political rant. Okay, so I have a lot of political rants, but that's my point of view on my Facebook page. So, and I have kinfolk, so I have always hesitated to put my Facebook link up there, because I don't want people who don't like me hassling my family. And anyway, let me get back to work. I got to get this. I'm going to put these to the side for now. I'm going to get this shaped, cleaned up, holes drilled, just like this. And then I'm going to start putting edges. I hope to get the bevels ground on all four of these today. And I can do that, and I'm maybe starting to get sanded on one or two. All right, there's one. I'll tell you what, I made this jig almost 3 years ago, and it has paid for itself. Well, I mean, it didn't cost me anything, it was junk. But, all right, there's one. I got three more to do. All right, there is four. Okay, this is the high polish, so I'm gonna start working on this right now. These are all three satin finish, and I want to do all three of them at the same time. Sand them up to 600, put them on my Scotch-Brite belt, run them in my tumbler in that room overnight, and I'm making some headway here. Is it supper time? Are you a hungry boy? Are you a hungry boy? You want to go eat? All right. It's that time. Okay. I've been out here since, probably 9-ish. And I've got a lot done. This is Jeff's dinner skinner. I've got it sanded up to 500. That is 600 there. Tomorrow I'm going to come out and sand this up to 600, and then heat treat and temper it, and then sand it up to about 2500, and then buff it. And it's going to be probably the later end of next week, Thursday or Friday, before I get the wood I intended to use on this. In the meantime, I've got 713 Tex, Hank Hill, Kevin's. I've got the bevels cut, and they come out really nice on these three. I guess doing 4 in a row My hands got used to doing everything exactly right. These really come out nice. So tomorrow, I'm going to get this sanded up to 2500 after I heat treat and temper it and buff it. And that's as far as I can go on that until I get the handles. In the meantime, I'm going to be sanding the grind lines up to 600 on these. And then putting them on my Scotch-Brite. And maybe by tomorrow evening I can put them in my tumbler overnight. Because these are all satin finish. And that's what I do. Sand them up to 600, Scotch-Brite them, and then tumble them overnight. And they look great the next morning. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. Today's Saturday evening, and I'll be back Sunday morning. It's here. Oh, yeah. Arizona Desert Ironwood. I think that's maple burl. Let me, come on. Yes. That's a maple burl. And this is what it cost me to get it to the house. 45 bucks. So, the next Texas Rumble I make will have $45 worth of handle on it. And the pins are about 40 bucks for the pins. So, right off the bat, before I do anything to it, it's going to be about $85, $90 worth of parts just in handle and pins. And the reason the pins are so expensive is because they're the state of Texas. They're a pin with the state of Texas in it. So I thought that was pretty cool for the Texas Rumble. So, oh man, I can't wait to get started now. That's going to be booty-miss. And since this is so well stabilized and taken care of, I will buff this like the last one. I really liked that dyed color, but I couldn't find any more. See, here's the thing. These have to be, the Texas Rumble handle is so big. Well, it's not big. It's just got a curvature. It has to be 2 inches. Has to be. And this is exactly 2 inches. Because the curvature of the handle is like that. And anyway, I make it work. So, it's not ordered or sold or spoken for or anything. I'm just going to make it, and if nobody wants it, I'll keep it. But I haven't got the pins yet. I got to order them. They were out of stock, and what they are is just brass circle with their black resin around it, and then in the middle of it is the state of Texas. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Americans are obsessed with their vehicles and always on a quest to make their favorite vehicle even better. Kathy Fisher and Joe Costello reveal new innovations to upgrade your ride on Performance TV. Sunday mornings at 8:30 Eastern on Motor Trend.
I'm not for ignoring the first sign of a cold. I am for shortening my cold. Because I can.
Sonny.
Unlike most other cold medicines, Zycam
Okay, I just started the dishwasher. No parade. The other day, I emptied the dishwasher. No parade, no balloons, nothing.